There's bedrock. There's bedrock. I have my gold pan, gloves, and my brother right over there panning for gold. Yep, that's a howdy. I'm going through this pretty quickly. I know most of it's organic, but finding it in the top grass and bark and organic material in the forest floor, that was strange and unusual, and it's only because that tree had blown over and the gold was stuck in the roots. I'm so lucky. I'm looking at across the canyon. We're going over the hill. There's a brother down there. We're going down. Animal in the woods. Oh, backpack's hung up. So I started to dig a little hole here before. This is a root, an old tree. It used to be attached up to this tree. They were twins. It had broken off right there off the bedrock, fallen down, and I'm finding gold that used to be attached to the roots. I'm going to clean out a bigger area today, see what I can find. My water source is a little spring right over there. I'll get to that. So I'm going to move this stump and pull off some of the vegetation and pick up some of the gravel dirt that's available near the surface. Right here, about 7 feet away, I have a little spring, little bit of water. I'm going to pull from that, set up my classifying bucket right there. I don't think the gold's very big. Classify to 1/8 inch or less and take a bag home with me. I'll run it through a small sluice there. That's always fun to do on a nice sunny day. Check this out. This is wood. I wonder if this is part of that old wooden sluice I was looking for, if this is just a part of a tree. Now get to digging. We just had to move that stump. Big round rock. I think we want to do some of that. Right there. Right there. Yep, that's the stuff. We're going to do this. It's full of vegetation. Let me get a sample pan. Bits of rock in there. Bits of rock up in here. I think this is what I want to... This stuff here. If I go too deep, I start getting into sand and gravel. Up here, there's a lot of vegetation in this sand yet. I'm going to get a sample right here. I think the gold here is pretty small. I'm going to get some of this that was right on top. It's muddy. It looks a little muddy. Not much room in here. Gonna get that gold. Shake it down, shake it down. Bug in the mouth, let it settle for just a moment. Shake it down, shake it down. Gold is going in the corner. Not looking good. I think there's about 7 flat pieces. So I think all these rocks here were left by the hydraulicers. They washed all this pretty well. This rock here is still in place. This is bedrock. This is a bunch of organics that was sitting right on top of that rock pile. Let's see what's in these organics. There he goes with the green pan. There it goes. Let's see what's in here. I know it's cloudy water, but that snuffer will still get that gold. What do you have going on?
I'm just checking it out. This is like half organics and half sand. A lot of organics in the pan. I see gold though.
Whoa!
There's a chunky in there.
Whoa! Nice! Nice! It's nice sandy, rooty stuff. We'll see. Get rid of all the big flat stuff so that gold can sink on through. It's a lot of small stuff in here. It's not wanting to go through the screen. Vegetation there. The organics. The flatness of this shale. Oh, I hope there's no big gold in there. I'll never know if there was. Shake it down. Not a whole lot there to work with. Shake it down, shake it down. Not looking good. Two or three pieces.
It's all fluffy on top.
Round rock in there. Switching to the smooth side.
Look at that.
What in the world?
10 pieces, one of them's flat picker, flat. Yeah,
Whoop. Nice. Nice. I'm always a little amazed at the energy. I'm sitting on a big rock right now. I'll have to go see what he's up to in a minute. He's very quiet. I'm gonna go see. There they are. They have shadows. So we're panning and panning and panning, and once in a while we come up with a piece. Sometimes I like looking real closely to this bedrock, imagining that I'll find a piece, but I think we're getting too deep, because that there is pretty deep. There's the top of the bench and the tree. Just going too deep. Too far down. So I have this bucket. It has a bit of gold dirt in there. It is ugly. It is muddy. Oh my, is it muddy. So I have this bag. I'm going to try to get this muck into this bag. This is full of just yuck. I'm not sure why I'm going to carry this out of here. It is just as yucky as can be. That's where the gold would be in the last of it. Okay, I'm ready to head for home. See about pouring some of the water out of here. Without pouring any gold out. Nice thing about these sacks is they'll weep all the moisture out. Just have to sit it somewhere and it'll drain. It'll totally drain. Prospecting. Looking for that perfect place. You'll see blonde sand in there. I leave that in there just to help protect the new gold coming in. Can you see the sand leaving? The blonde sand is working its way out. I usually clean the top few riffles. I know that's where the gold is. There's 42 riffles. That's a lot. It's way too many. So I have my favorite blue gold pan here. I'm going to fill it full of pay dirt and then run it through my little cleanup sluice. I think I need some water. Yeah. It looks like horse manure. Get it all nice and juicy. There's a piece. I was hoping for some, but not expecting a lot. We'll see how this goes. A lot of organics in there. Make it a little steeper so these channels turn out a little better. Oh, there's a piece stuck right in there. Little piece is getting stuck behind. Oh, there we go. There we go. The gold stays right there. It's heavy enough to hold its own. I'm going through this pretty quickly. I know it's organic. Most of it's organic. There's a little bit of gold. But finding it in the top grass and bark and organic material in the forest floor, that was strange and unusual, and it's only because that tree had blown over and the gold was stuck in the roots. And over a period of time, the gold fell out right near the stump. I'm so lucky. I didn't watch the tree fall over, but I knew about it 20 years ago. Pretty amazing. I haven't seen a whole lot. This pay dirt is like horse manure, but I'm always hopeful. I'm just buzzing through this gallon, seeing an occasional speck. Oh, there's a nice piece. Wasn't expecting that, but it's very cool. Oh, there's another one. That was kind of red. Iron staining or something. classified a bunch of crap. Cool. Move along. Move along. Yes, you. I'm going to make this sluice box a little steeper so it cleans out the light stuff in those top trays. That's a nice shadow going on in there. Get that light stuff moving. Get it to clean right out. It will leave the gold. Disturb it a little bit. Get the light stuff to move out. The gold's heavy. It's sinking down in there. Here we go with the snuffer dump. See what I found today. Whoa. Wow. Brother did pretty good today as well. I'm not sure it's enough to weigh, but those pieces create a shadow. I'm chasing gold.